it's that's what's weird, you know.
Who are these people? They're actors, man. Okay, they're actors. Shameik Moore is the voice actor for Miles Morales. We already covered it. Okay, he already had a saga similar to this with Haley Steinfeld. All right. Damn. Also, yeah, he did the Travis Scott filter, which is pretty funny. He's like, oh, the Travis Scott. He went. Anyway, let's talk about Shameik Moore as well. This is a kind of a funny story. This dude is
Shameik Moore was supposed.
Miles Morales. He had this like a little bit of drama when all of the Spider-Man actors have historically dated one another, and with this one exception, Shameik Moore. Okay, more like Shameik less. Yeah. Let's see how this content creator explains the story, and then
Supposed to be my Spider-Man, dude. I love Miles Morales. For those who don't know, every single actor that has played Spider-Man has gone on to date their co-star, with one notable exception. Haley Steinfeld, who plays Gwen, is currently engaged to Josh Allen. And this wouldn't be that big of a deal, but Shameik Moore has very publicly flirted with Haley Steinfeld throughout the entirety of the Spider-Verse promotion cycle. Anytime they're together, he always talks about how it's so easy.
I use my Prime so I can send a link of our Jason picture, brother. Hi, chat. There it is. Yeah. The head to neck to body ratio is wild. What do you mean? It's not. It's normal. Kaya was in it too. She's the real star of the show. All right, let's continue.
To play someone who's in love with Gwen because she's voiced by Haley Steinfeld. Which made it particularly funny that on the day that Haley Steinfeld and Josh Allen got engaged, he posted this shit. There's still more people to meet.
Yeah, this was crazy. I don't know what he was doing. I don't know if it was like clout chasing or what. I don't know why he posted this, but that was crazy.
More opportunities to come and more chances to try, live, learn, apply. Like, come on, man. But everyone was clowning on him. He was getting absolutely flamed, and he was pissed about it. He made a bunch of tweets talking about how, like, you guys don't care about me unless it's for the worst things, blah, 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 blah. But then a couple days later, he goes on and posts this. A video of him and Laura Harrier, who played Tom Holland's love interest in the first Spider-Man. So people were like, oh shit, he couldn't get his MJ, so he went and got another. Like, people went from clowning on him to being like, damn, this is a crazy move, we respect that. Until people are talking about it in Laura's comments, and she responds, I'm literally engaged. I don't know why that man is posting me, Lamau. But then she goes even further to post.
Yeah, this video was crazy, okay? Huh? This video is brutal, okay? I'm going to keep it a $150 here. I'm going to be radically honest. I watched this video this morning and it shook me to my core. Okay. Having a beautiful lady consume her ramen noodles while staring into her phone camera, ripping you apart in between slurps like this. Okay. I would die. Like, I died a little bit watching it for Shameik Moore. Like, it was so ruthless, dude. But honestly, it's just like, you know, he posted this and he said, coming soon. Laura Harrier has explained that she's engaged and asked Shameik Moore to take down this post that included her. I asked him, hey, can you take this down? I don't know why you would post that. I'm getting married. I don't like this insinuation. It's still up. It's weird. It's just, I'm going to issue a trigger warning. Like, this is not for the weak of heart, okay? If you're a little fragile about dudes getting cooked, especially by, like, you know, like, this is, it's like, it's going to bring back painful high school memories of like a popular girl that you had a crush on who just says like, no, that's not what's going on. And she's not even in the wrong in this situation. Okay. And maybe the popular girl in high school wasn't in the wrong either, if depending on how you carried yourself. But this hits me harder than systemic racism. As a black man, my soul cries out. It is just, all right, let's just watch.
Hey, so I never talk on this thing, and I don't think I've ever actually like spoken to camera on this app. And I'm a really private person, so to talk about my relationships publicly or anything really personal publicly, to be honest. But I keep seeing all these videos that I'm being tagged in.
A fine woman calling you a was dark, man. Nothing hurts worse. Yeah, no. It's just like, Yeah, ramen is out. You know what I mean? Anytime Shameik Moore has ramen for the rest of his life, he's going to think about this moment where he got fucking brutalized. He had a response. Oh, no. Oh, hell no. Oh, no, no, no. He needs to stop posting, dude.
With another actor and people speculating what that is. It's really annoying me because I'm literally engaged and that's important to me. And, you know, I'm in Hollywood. I get it. People do PR stunts, whatever. People like to get attention. But when he first posted that video, a friend sent it to me and was like, did you know that he put this up? And I was like, no, because that was taken a year ago at a party when somebody asked us to take photos together, and I guess somebody was filming it. And not sure why you would post that now. And so I texted him. We're not close, like I know him just from around. And I texted him, hey, can you take this down? I'm not sure why you would post that. Also, I'm literally getting married, and I don't like this insinuation that there's something going on between us, if that was your intention. And it's
Queen, your ramen is getting cold, Queen. Keep slurping it.
still up, which is weird. You're I'm sorry. You're
She's like holding it. She's like, I need to get these out. I need to get these fucking words out. Okay? She's holding the fucking spoon. That's how serious this crisis is. Understand the severity. Okay? She's just holding up a spoonful of soup and can't even, takes it up to her mouth and then brings it back down to be like, nope, I got more.
So I'm literally getting married, and I don't like this insinuation that there's something going on between us, if that was your intention. And it's still up, which is weird. You're I'm sorry. You're and I'm annoyed. So I just wanted to say something because I don't like that. I don't like that. And my publicist is probably gonna get mad at me because I probably just shouldn't even be talking about this and just let it go. But that's something that's important to me, and I don't like my marriage being disrespected. I don't like feeling disrespect to myself when I ask somebody to take something down that you're using my image to get attention with and not doing it. So yeah, it's weird. Anyways.
Why is she slurping the broth before the noodles? I'm lost. Okay, eyes on the prize here. What is this? You're focusing on the wrong things here. All right, you're focusing on the wrong things.
That's my rant. Thank you for watching.
Anyway, that's it. So basically, Shameik Moore apparently responded to this literally like last night, I guess, like early morning.
This is all a misunderstanding. Unfortunately, it's public. You know, it's really the fan fiction, man. It's the commentary. It's that's what's f***ing weird, you know.
Who are these people? They're actors, man. Okay, they're actors. Shameik Moore is the voice actor for Miles Morales. We already covered it, okay? He already had a saga similar to this with Haley Steinfeld, all right? Damn. Also, yeah, he did the Travis Scott filter, which is pretty funny. He's like, oh, the Travis Scott. He went, don't yell at us for not knowing this shit, Lamau. I know. And the other, she is also an actress. She is also an actress. And she was also, I believe, in one of the Spider-Mans. Jesus, give her a better pause. Okay, here.
But I mean no harm. I have no ill intent. You know, it's about art for me. You know, the video
What's up, Peter Park?
Had the aesthetic of the song. You know, that's it. Wasn't insinuating no relationship. You know, I apologize for the misunderstanding. I do.
Why do you care about this? Not being a dick. I don't get why it's so interesting. Well, one, it's like social dynamics between celebrities. And two, sometimes it's okay to not just do hard pipe, straight line news content. Okay? It's all right. You will be fine. Bro no longer sees color without the hope of a future where they're together. His world is now black and white. Oh, God. Monochromatic apology video is a 5D move. It really does feel less important. Yeah. So thank you for doing more variety streams. My brain got kind of cooked by the last year. Yeah, don't worry. But it was just like, it's weird because like, why did you keep it up? Why did you keep it up? You know what I mean? You should have just like, well, one, why'd you post it? Because you know what it looks like. And then why did you keep it up after she was like, yo, this is weird. Can you take this down, please? Like, what? That's crazy. Bruh, stop. You're digging yourself deeper. What do you mean? You don't understand that video from a year ago had a really good aesthetic and reminded him of a song, especially when it's like, bro, this is like when content creators make the decision to become like, to become a villain in their own community. And then they just like feed into it. Maybe he wanted to be degraded by a baddie in some ways, ... I get it. I just don't, I don't understand it. Okay. I don't understand it because like the Haley Steinfeld thing was already kind of like an odd situation. And the timing of like how he was tweeting about it when it came out that she was, you know, getting married was like weird. But I don't know why he's going the Sneeko route of just like, I want everyone to humiliate me. Like, you're an actor, man. You're an actor. Like, why are you crafting your online social media footprint around people clowning on you because you just can't, you know, all these baddies that you've been around, it just don't want to be around you. Okay. It just comes across as like, oh shit. We should have seen it coming after his banger from 2020. Yeah, I saw this. Someone was posting this. We have to work on our community before blaming everything on racists and police. 1, there's still black on black violence that needs to be addressed. And 2, if we know that the wrong white person could change our whole life with a false accusation. Benjamin Dixon, shut your ass up and read a goddamn book. Haley x Shameik comp for context.
Miles flirting with Gwen when I'm looking at Haley.
You're looking at her, right?
I was very happy to work with Haley.
Yeah. I gotta do this. I gotta make a movie.
I'm gonna watch Paper Moon just so I can,
So you know? Oh.
Just so I can like be closer to Haley. It's easier looking at Haley trying to get to Gwen. You know what I mean? Not much, Daniel. How are you, Haley?
I am relatable. I am enjoy the Golden Globes.
I think you'd swing from some buildings and
You think so?
just ride on the top of a subway
Yeah.
to get to love, maybe.
Okay. Maybe if I had some security and
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Okay, she's gonna love me back.
Right.
Shut up, bro.
Why am I so like jealous?
God damn. Wait, he told Rosa Parks she could have taken a cab? What?
Sorry. It's quite beautiful and it's amazing and strong and has all of these qualities that are valued.
Bro, this is literally, this is the new Vin Diesel clip. Back in the day, in this community, when chatters would get weird, when I had like a female guest on, I have to punish them. The famous Vin Diesel clip from Brazil, where he's like, oh, you're so beautiful. This is much worse than that, I think, because it's extended over, it transcends over multiple years.
As a young man, but even before we worked together, like even in the first film,
yeah,
I feel like the chemistry was there, and it was.
I wanna go.
Too smooth.
Yeah,
I'm like,
yeah.
Imagine Haley. We'll jump through a portal across dimensions to be with her, and quite frankly, I don't know if I know any.
Oh, she went. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Anybody, I'm willing to jump through a portal. To pied off.
Can you use it as a sentence?
Maybe he's a method actor, you know? Maybe. I don't know. It's just like I don't know what else to say about it. Is this a Hollywood humiliation ritual? No, I think he's doing it all on his own.
I got pied off. Wait.
Oh no.
I got pied. I'm sorry.
Oh dear God. Well, I hope my mind is just gone. It's not what you have to read out on this card next, because I got nothing for you. Pied off?
Pied off. I got pied last night.
Oh my God. What does that mean? Okay.
It means you've been rejected. I'm sorry.
There was a version of that in my brain. For sure. Okay, next. Bog roll. That's just getting an absolute. This is where the jet lag has fully taken over. Wait, here it is in a sentence. You ready?
Yes.
This will really help you. Can can you pick up some bog roll on the way home? It's something you use after you've eaten food.
Wait. It's good, like poppycock. That's right?
Yeah, that's right.
Poppycock.
Yeah.
Say it one more time.
With a British
I don't think I
accent.
heard.
I think the real reason why this is cringe is because every single person, myself included, has been in a situation where your feelings for someone was not reciprocated. And considering that this was extended and it's so public, it's extended and it's so public and it's continuing and it doesn't stop. It hurts so much more, you know, especially because the point is you're supposed to give up, you know, you're supposed to learn, understand that it's not being reciprocated, and just like move on. You know what I mean? Move on to bigger and better things. Move on to things that are more successful for you. And if you don't do that, you know, and especially because it's so public, it's so broadcasted, it's so on camera, it turns into, you know, somewhat of a harassment type situation, you know? But this is a more normal clip, I think.
No, shit.
That's absolutely poppycock.
That's awful. Like, terrible. Yeah?
It's rubbish. Like,
Rubbish?
Yeah.
Alright, that's shit.
Something that doesn't make sense.
Sorry. That's a... Woo! Woo! Oh, dear God, that was...
He's like the Japanese soldier stationed on the island who doesn't know the war is over, but in this case you do, and you still won't believe it. Yeah. What is happening in this clip, dude?
It's like little babies or some kid at a ramen spot will hear my voice and then start talking about the movie, just subconsciously like, wow, I think I can't wait to see this next movie. Yeah.
It's incredible. It's very, very, very surreal. I think I had a moment recently where a commercial came on and I wasn't even paying attention, and I heard your voice and I heard another voice and then I heard my own voice, and it was so wild. But it's
tell people it's like if I was just hanging out with my friends or going by myself, for me that would be like Stonecrest Mall in Latonia, Georgia, and seeing like people watch dope.
You should be teaching your chat not to be horny or this will happen. I mean, look, the point is you're not a fucking animal, okay? If you have these feelings in your heart, you need to work to make sure that you keep them under control, okay? Because especially in a professional setting, you can never be like this. But even under normal circumstances, you should still not be like this, because if your goal is to achieve success in the field of dating, for example, okay, openly and actively trying to keep prodding at it over and over and over again when it's not being reciprocated is just gonna, you know, go from haha that's funny to like it's kind of cringe. It's very cringe, and then very quickly it turns into this is toxically cringe, oh my god, please stop, to danger. Okay, does that make sense? Lil Bear, thank you for the raid. Hope you had a good stream. Yeah, it comes across as desperate, and not only does it come across as desperate, it also ruins your chances with other people in the future, because now they saw this and they're like, they think less of you. Okay, that's it. So you could be famous, you could be rich, you could be successful, you could be a nice person in other circumstances. I'm sure he is. I've only seen these clips, obviously, so it doesn't present Shameik more in the best light. But when you're doing this, and when you basically present yourself as like, even just for the memes and the ha-has, if you present yourself as like constantly going after people who are not interested in you, who are unavailable for very valid reasons, you become a red flag machine.
Was insane.
Wow.
Yeah.
You know, it was insane for me. This side note, this I have a whole story walking to school where it was my first like police encounter. And anyway, I'll skip past that. The dude was there.
back it up.
That's the story.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, it was my first encounter, and because I had a reputation at the school,
Yeah.
the security dude that, you know, we have to walk through metal detectors and stuff. So the security dude was like, no, not that one. He good. He
Just
good.
let him pass.
This man had me in cuffs and stuff because my mom packed me a lunchbox and it had like a metal fork and whatever. And he was like, "Where are you supposed to be?" I'm walking to school. He didn't believe me. But anyway, we really can't skip past all this. But he was at the theater when I went with a couple of friends and whatever at Stonecrest. He was there, I guess, working at the theater, and I had looked.
Okay, whatever. I don't know what like some of these clips I don't understand. Like, I mean, I don't think this is him being creepy at all. This is just like a horrifying situation that he capping. I don't think he is.
At him, I was like, "Hold on, you're."
Dude, stop
Do you remember me?
Yeah.
Because I remember you. And he's like looking at me. I was like, this poster right here, you put me in the back of your car, bro. You don't remember that?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's one of those things that like, that's something that came to mind when I think about one of the times I went to see my film.
Wow.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, that's something we talked about earlier, is revenge isn't always doing something to somebody else. It's accomplishing it for yourself.
Yeah.
Anyway, see the video from the actress from Homecoming about him, and if you want to see why he's gross. Also, not to be the friend who's too woke, but there's also an element of patriarchy that most people either know consciously or feel subconsciously, i.e. cringe. That's the role of women to pacify men's emotions. So I think this reminds people that the waiter is being polite, not flirting. The girl who smiled at you is being nice, not interested in you type shit. Yeah, there's definitely that element to it for sure. I think it's also, I mean, I this is one aspect of that's not, you're not being the friend who's too woke. That's one aspect of the patriarchy that's like made interpersonal communications between men and women difficult. I guess he deleted all of his social media accounts and then restored them to promote his new song titled Clean Slate. He dropped music after all of this.
Okay, babe. I am in my hotel and I go to sleep because I'm tired.
But also, you know, a lot of people make fun of me for not recognizing when like someone is flirting with me or whatever. Okay. But I think I'd much rather be in that situation where I'm oblivious than be in a situation where I am actively over the top, overzealously horny. Okay. I think that's far better. That's all I'm saying. Okay. I'd rather be oblivious and aloof than, you know, over the top and aggressive. What is this? Yeah, he deleted his social media accounts and then brought them back to promote this song.
So, I really want to see you again, but take your time for do your thing. And
I'm not even, for the record, I'm not even saying that you should never attempt to flirt with women. Like, that's fucking stupid. Okay? I'm not saying that at all. Like, remember the FaZe K-Sauce situation with Pokimane when he took a shot in the dark, right? And everybody clowned on him, and I defended him for doing that because he did it in a gentlemanlike manner, right? He didn't like, he wasn't over the top. I mean, it still was kind of cringe, and everybody fucking made fun of him at the end of the day, but like, he did it in a very clean way. He did not, he took a shot. He saw that he had an opportunity to strike. Okay. And he took a shot in the dark and he swung and he missed. And that will happen. Okay. That will happen sometimes. But I think that, the way he did it was like, The way he did was valid. You know what I mean? The way he did it was not to be like aggressive and annoying and over the top. It was classy, right? It was classy. He was just like asking to go on a date. And yeah, he took the L graciously and kept it friendly. That's perfect. That's a perfect interaction, I would say. A perfect interaction that ended up in failure, but I think it's important to recognize that as well. Does that make sense? You're not supposed to keep, picking at it over and over again after that. It was a perfect phone call. Exactly. Like, I'm not out here saying that like you should undermine yourself and that you should assume that like nobody's interested in you at all. It doesn't hurt to try, okay? It does not hurt. It does not hurt to try. It's not a problem. If you take a shot in the dark every now and then. Something that I always explain to people is just like, you got to know when to move on. And, recognize that if someone doesn't want to talk to you, that they have a multitude of different reasons for it. And every single one is valid. You just move on to another person. You don't want to. At the end of the day, a thing that I also always used to repeat on Chad Vice segments back when I used to do them is like, you don't want someone who doesn't want you anyway. Like, you don't want someone who just like pities you at the end of the day and goes, all right, fuck it. Like, fine, I'll take a shot in the dark. And I think some of that comes from a sense of entitlement where you're like, oh, I will be able to change her mind. If she gives me the time of day, I'll be able to change her mind. It's like, no, that's usually not the case. Okay. Now, this doesn't mean that someone might not be appropriate for you in that moment, but then they're more available in the next. That happens as well. But the reality is it's better to move on and let things. It's better to move on and let things organically come into its conclusions. I would even argue that shooting your shot in a gentlemanly way doesn't make that other party uncomfortable is the best way to avoid misinterpreting someone's friendliness and shit like that. Yeah. But like I said, I don't want to discourage people from shooting their shot in general, especially because you never know. You never know. But just always keep it to a gentlemanlike manner when you're doing certain things like that. Like, be normal, keep it cool, be respectful, and move on when it's not working. Move on to the next person. There are a billion opportunities out there for you, and you always have to remember that. Some of these things that we talk about, like some of the old tropes, like the there's always more fish in the sea. Like, it's real. There is, oh, you thought this person was your soulmate and it didn't work out. Well, what the fuck? There's a billion other people. You're out of your mind if you think that was the only person that was going to be your soulmate. You're out of your mind. Elaborate on be normal. It's too vague. I already did in this process explaining it to you when I said, don't go overboard. Don't be too overzealous. Don't be too overeager. Okay? And if you recognize that this person is not interested in you, move on. But that shouldn't discourage you from shooting your shot in a polite manner. God damn. Just don't take things too personally and get upset or offended when it doesn't work, when things don't work out in the way that you want it to. Fish in the sea narrative is hard for queer dating. No, it's not. What the fuck? What do you mean? Why would it be hard for queer dating?